Hello people, it's LawMemes1255, and as you've probably gathered by the title of today's video, I discovered the second key to happiness. And you're never gonna guess where I found it this time, guys. Oh my god. It's a different place. Yeah, no, it's not. Happened at the beach. I think I'm gonna mine some blocks. Yeah, sure. Creeper jump scare. Yeah, so the story begins last last night? Yesterday maybe? I don't know. Last night or yesterday, I made a decision that I shouldn't have. And the reason I made it was because I was kind of growing impatient with the situation that I'm in. And as a result of making that decision out of impatience, I was required to be even more patient. So it was like a nice little double whammy. So, because I was like, okay, let's just get this over with, and then, boom, it didn't get over with. So it's like, bruh, am I using that silk touch? I swear I saw, yeah, cobble dropped. So weird. Anyways, lol memes. Um, huge sidetrack. Where was I? Decision. Yeah. So the result of that decision was suboptimal, I'd like to say, because it didn't solve anything that I was looking for, and it required me to be more patient. So I became quite frustrated and unhappy yesterday, as well as a bit this morning. And of course, I went to the beach because I'm like, oh my goodness, the beach gave me the key to the happiness first time. Now I've figured out balance somewhat. I recently have been pretty balanced in my life. A huge focus on physical and mental, so that's been amazing. Um, but I was like, yeah, let me go to the beach. I'm sure it'll just immediately give me the keys to the kingdom, and I'll be overjoyed, and this can all be over with because, you know, I was gonna say, yeah, sure, fuck patience. That's what I was thinking. I was like, you know what, fuck patience. I can just be impatient, and this will just resolve itself. Of course, that did not happen. I did not learn from last night, so I ended up getting frustrated again at the beach this time, which was like, oh my god, I'm getting mad at the beach. And then I started being like doubtful. I was like, oh my god, maybe the beach fell off, and maybe beach no work anymore. Maybe the beach can't give me happiness, and I mean like short-term happiness and like resolution and clarity. Oh, beach fell off. L beach. Um, that was very long-winded. I don't know why I do that. Anyways, yeah. So I was frustrated. I was like, oh my goodness, why isn't this working? This beach always gives me clarity, but it's not giving me clarity. And it only been like 10 or 15 minutes, I'd like to say. So it wasn't even like that long I had spent at the beach at that point. But I was still like, oh my god, this sucks. And then I told myself, okay, I need to like be patient. And so I was like, all right, I'll just be patient. You know, maybe I'll just get clarity eventually. I'm gonna start walking back home from the beach. And as I'm walking back home, I'm like, that's it. That's clearly what I've been missing. And it was the exact same situation as with the balance, because I was like, oh my god, this is so obvious in hindsight. But like when I was in it, it it should have been clear, right? So I'm walking back, and I'm like, it's just patience. I just need to be patient. That's all it is. I've been too focused on just moving forward and just progressing, whether that be like even with my saxophone or something. Not so much because I'm not that locked into that. Um, but especially with like mental health and situation I'm going through, which I'm sure you guys have no clue what's going on right now. I'm sure zero hints were left in any of these videos. I'm sure if you have like the brain of a third grader, you could probably deduce what scenario I'm in. But where was I? Right. So I don't even know why I said right there, because I have no clue what tracks I was writing on. Um, beach, patience, patient. I mean, there was something. Yeah, yeah. So I was like, okay, yeah, of course. I just need to be patient in this scenario, and that'll just eventually time will resolve this, and I'll come out happier. And it was like a movie, guys, I swear. Because as I was walking back home, the sun starts shining as I have this revelation. I'm like, bruh, I was just at the beach. It was like cloudy and moody. And I was like, ugh, this ain't like sun and beach epic combo. Don't know why I said that, but then yeah, no, the sun comes out as I have this revelation. I'm like, oh man. So yeah, there was something else I wanted to talk about. I feel like so yeah. Um, Today I learned that the second key to happiness is patience. You just need to wait, let things run their course, let the tides wash up against the beach, if you will. That thought, and I was like, ooh, so profound. I've got to use that one in the video. Um, so there it is. Yeah, I think this might actually just end up being a shorter type rant, because I mean, balance, of course, with the balance one. There was multiple aspects of my life that were affected by lack of balance. So that one consequently was just a longer video. I don't think maybe I have been impatient in other areas. I'm trying to think right now. Brother, let me in. Thank you. Oh, right, of course. This is like huge news. Um, so I might actually get employed. Whoopity-doo. It's at McDonald's though. I have an interview in 2 days on Friday. So depending on how that goes, that'll be my job for a bit. Uh, yeah, I on that. It's like, I mean, editing lol memes here. It was actually like physically painful to listen through that stutter, but I'm keeping it in, so suck it. I know I like left my previous restaurant job, quote unquote, which I barely like went to. But I mean, this one for starters isn't minimum wage, so that's great. And I'll actually have proper training, unlike two blokes just yelling at me. Where am I going here? while there's a bunch of stuff going on. Don't know why I gave that guy a carrot. Anyways. Oh my gosh, guys, that pig is literally me. He's literally me. He's got love in his eyes, but there's nobody to breed with. Okay. And on that note, um, God, I hope you didn't hear that. Uh, yeah, that's all I have to say. So, if you guys have been paying attention so far, balance with the subcategory of variety and I was gonna say peace. It's not patience. That's the word. Balance, variety in quotes, and patience. I mean, not in quotes, in brackets. I can't. Lack of sleep. Sleep is also up there, I think. Which is, I mean, of course, it's part of balance. So I will 100% go to sleep on time today. You betcha. Bye bye.